Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Gemini for the week of August 14th through the 20th. But before we get into it, I just wanted to let everybody know that I am running a special 20% off either a 30-minute or 60-minute reading with me from August 8th until September 8th. My birthday is September 8th, and if you've been following my channel, you know that I sold my home, and so far so good. We just have to pass the appraisal now. We're waiting for that. If that is a green light, then I'm moving in the middle of September. So instead of doing the 20% off for the entire month of September like I was originally going to do, I'm doing it now. So it's from August 8th until September 8th. So if you're interested, fill out the contact form on my website. The link is in the description below, and message me and I will go ahead and get you on the schedule. All right, so space is limited because I do also have my regular clients in addition to what I do here on YouTube. Okay, so again, this is going to be for Gemini, and this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and go ahead and leave the rest. And as you know, my decks are pre-shuffled. So I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy. I'm going to look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and I'm also going to look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming up this week and see how you can use that to your advantage. All right, let's do that again. And if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. And if this resonates with you, please feel free to leave a comment below. All right, let's get some cards for Gemini. Oh, right off the bat. So this is the King of Wands. This is the King of Cups. And the Nine of Wands. Okay. And we have the Five of Wands. We have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Wands, and for your opportunity, it's the Judgment card. All right, learning time. And you have a gift and blessing from the universe. We have the Ace of Wands. A lot of wand energy coming up for you. That's fantastic. So let me go ahead and put this over here, and I'll explain to you how I read. So I'm a clairvoyant, and not only do I know the definition of the cards, but it is me feeling into the cards. The cards talk to me. I feel the vibrations. And I also get downloads from Spirit. So I get images and words, I translate them in my head, and I go ahead and I articulate that to you. So let's go ahead and get into it. This is your recent past, your present, your near future. This is the advice and guidance from Spirit. This is your opportunity and your challenge. All right. So what we have in your recent past, we have the King of Wands. So really, you have a lot of activation within inside yourself. You are really able to go within and activate yourself. You're able to self-actualize, to get what it is that you want, to follow your passion, to be creative and imaginative. And really, you know, I mean, you can't get anything unless you can take action, right? And this is you in your recent past. Then your present energy, it's the King of Cups. And in this deck, this is really you getting in touch with your heart, getting in touch with your intuition, really tapping into that, and you're able to look below the surface of things. Okay, you're really being able to tap into that ability to go into your intuition. Maybe some of you are even empaths, and you can really sense what's going on in yourself and the people around you, and you know, mushroom it out into the world around you. But you're really able to go below the surface right now, and it's great. You're really getting that kind of clarity, but from a heart-centered space, right? Not just, you know, in your head. This is where you're really lined up with head and heart, and you're really tapping into that heart, okay? And then for your near future, we've got the Nine of Wands, and just like right here in your recent past, you're pretty powerful right now. You know, everything you need is inside you. You're powerful, and your magic can't be touched. I mean, you are really powerful right now, and you're really able to create what it is that you want, or draw to you what it is that you want in your life, right? This is about manifestation right here, but taking action, okay? But you're using your heart. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. And like I said, I do pre-shuffle my decks for about 15 minutes before each video, but I will cut the deck for you. Just because I know you don't want to sit here and watch me shuffle. All right, that would be boring. Okay, so we've got the Six of Cups. We've got the Judgment card. So now we've got the Judgment card twice for you. and I'll get into that in just a second. Let me pull the rest of the clarifiers. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Two of Swords. And we have the Page of Cups. So when I feel into this, what I'm really getting is that, you know, you're really taking some time to get to know yourself. You're really waking up, and it's not necessarily that you were asleep, but maybe it's that you're just becoming more and more online, if that makes sense to you. Because I know Gemini is extremely intelligent, but it's one of those things where you're just gaining more and more enlightenment, more and more intelligence about yourself and about the world around you. And by doing that, you're self-actualizing here. I mean, you really have a lot of internal power, drive, this will to power inside yourself to create what it is that you want. But at the same time, with your recent past, you know, this card's about childhood, it's about innocence, but it's also about nostalgia, like looking back and tapping into that sense of joy that you had as a child. And so, you know, you're still, this is where it's like leading over here to this King of Cups energy. It's really tapping into that sense of joy that you had as a child. And even though we can't go back in time like that, it's about finding that open-heartedness, sense of joy for you right now as an adult. So the same things that made you happy as a child obviously aren't going to make you happy as an adult. I mean, that's very rare. So maybe before it was riding your bike, climbing a tree, hanging out with your dog, you know, playing baseball, softball, you know, whatever it is that you did that really made you happy. Now it's more like what makes you really happy as an adult? You know, maybe still hanging out with your dog. Maybe it's now you have a spouse or a partner that you really enjoy their company. You know, maybe you have kids that you really enjoy their company. You know, there's certain things now that have changed for you. But this is you tapping into it. And it's a wake-up call. You've really woken up. And this is great. Because when this card comes up, and I'm just going to say this now because it ties into this card right here in your opportunity. Again, now you're going to have this opportunity for you to really wake the fuck up. And so I don't know if there's like so much self-discovery going on with you. Maybe you're realizing just how powerful you really are. Because I can feel it here in the cards. You've got these two kings. You've got this beautiful divine masculine energy. And then with this Nine of Wands, really being able to self-actualize and nobody can touch you. So you really have a lot of power going on for this month. So again, going back to the Judgment card here twice, you're supposed to be asking yourself these questions to continue with this journey of waking up, where you ask yourself, like, what are you really? Okay, really look at yourself. What brings you delight? What do you love? What do you know? What is your prey? What are you going after? And what fuels your flight besides coffee in the morning, right? What really gets you going? And what do you covet? What is your secret or secrets, plural, right? What is your madness? What drives you crazy that you keep going after? You know, that what drives you? What makes you crazy, right? And what is your song? If you could sum up yourself in a phrase, a sentence or two, what would that actually be? I can tell you what mine is. I want to move. Oh my God, I can't wait to move. I want to move, I want to move, I want to move, I want to move. I say that over and over. It's like a mantra for me. And then what is your strength of character? And at the same time, what is your weakness? You know, you want to know your strength of character, and that changes over time as we grow and evolve as people. But then what is your weakness? You need to know where you're vulnerable. That way you can put up a protective shield so people can't come in and hurt you or take advantage of you, whatever the situation may be. And then what is your philosophy, right? How do you see the world now? Because again, with this type of waking up, you know, we're evolving and we're changing, and it could be that the old self is dying and the new self is evolving, or some ideas are dying because there's new information, and that's how you're growing as a person, right? So these are the things that you need to look at when this card comes up for yourself. Okay, so that being said, this is your recent past and your opportunity. So, and I will elaborate more on that as I get to it. So when we look at your present situation, we've got the King of Cups. And again, this is you really getting in touch with yourself and going below the surface. You're really able to look into things. You're getting this type of clarity that's really coming through for you. And remember, we have 2 full moons this month. And so really tapping into your intuition is really powerful right now. And I think that it's really applying to you, Gemini. It's also being clarified by the Four of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. And so really what's happening here is you're a little slow to change. And I mean, I just feel like molasses right here. I feel like you're going into this time of deepening. You've got this quick magic here and this quick here, but right here in your present energy, you're really going in very slowly into this time of deepening. And this is just a reminder not to hold on so tight, but you are moving slow for this type of change, but it's really coming for you. You're really bringing it in. You're doing all this work and the change is coming, but it's very slow because you're so intelligent. Geminis are just so intelligent that you're just taking everything in, and it's kind of like it's marinating inside you before you really make your move, right? You're just taking it all in. It's percolating around. You're making the best decision that comes, and then you're going for it, right? That's the impression. That's what I feel. Okay. So for your near future, again, you can manifest whatever you want, and your magic really cannot be touched. You have so much going on for you. Nobody can touch you, right? So it's really whatever you're trying to manifest in, you can really make it happen. And that's being clarified by the Two of Swords and the Page of Cups. So what I'm getting is that, really this is you coming to a crossroads, and it's like decision time. And it's part of like this wake up call, and then this marinating inside you, that you're really at a crossroads where she's got the two swords crossed over her heart. And this is really you. This is you really, you have some big decision that you're making in your life. Again, this is a general reading, so I'm not sure what that is for each of you, but I'm just feeling that you've got a big decision that's coming your way. And he's bringing this beautiful potential, this love potential, for you to take action and continue to tap into that heart space. The heart is very important to you. Okay, with this heart, you've got a lot of cup energy going on, okay, and it's in this material realm. So really, your heart is very powerful. Your intuition is very powerful for you right now. And whatever your decision is, you're definitely taking your time with this slow molasses type feel. And remember, this is only a weekly reading, but it's this molasses feel because once you make your decision, it's going to happen really fast. But again, this is you at a crossroads, and that's over the heart. All right, so that's what I've got for you for your near future. So let's look at the advice and guidance from Spirit. So we've got the Five of Wands, we have the Five of Pentacles, and we have the Eight of Wands. So, it's real interesting. I get... right off the bat, what I'm feeling for this overall reading is that you've got like this molasses, you're coming to a crossroads, and then we get down to the advice and guidance from Spirit. And like I said, once you make up your mind and you make your decision, it happens fast, right? This is incoming messages, and they're very swift moving. So whether they are messages or it's just a decision that you're telling yourself that what you've come to the conclusion for, once you make up your mind, it happens really fast. But we also have the Five of Wands. And this is telling me that you really need some healthy competition. On your journey, on the road that you're on, you need to be around people that are on the similar journey for you, and you guys sharpen your skills. This is really about you being around maybe your tribe, and maybe that's part of what's going on here for you. You want to find people that you really resonate with. You've evolved, you've changed, and maybe some people are leaving your life because you no longer resonate with them, and you're out and you're finding people that are on a similar journey to you, a similar path, and they're looking for answers. Because I have that, when you're around other people like yourself, or a teacher even, not just your peers, but even like a teacher or a mentor, that's how you're really going to get out there and sharpen your skills and really elevate yourself. So this is part of the advice and guidance, is to really, take advantage of that and really find your tribe and start sharpening your skills. Then we also have the Five of Pentacles. And in this deck, it's just a warning that, be aware, don't miss the gifts and blessings from the universe, because they are definitely coming in for you. But you see how they're huddled, they're in survival mode, and they're not seeing the strawberries in the snow that lead back to the home that's behind them, and there's obviously fire, there's light, there's probably food and people, warmth, shelter, you know, and that's what they need. They're in survival mode, but they're missing it because they've been down so long that they're not looking around them. They can't see beyond the hand in front of their face. And so this is just a warning to, you know, don't hold on so tight. Make sure that you turn around and you take a deep breath and you can be expansive and see all of your landscape, not just the hand in front of your face. You need to be able to see beyond that. And I know you can, you're so intelligent, but you know, just this is just a warning to be careful. When that happens, just take a deep breath, stand back. You know, maybe you need to go on a walk and just, you know, get your composure back with whatever is going on, right? Something like that. If you work and it's stressful, maybe on your lunch break, you know, you take a walk. You know, just to come back and you feel better. You get that circulation going and you release any type of stress and you just feel better to you know, finish off the rest of your day. So that's what I'm getting. Let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. Okay, so we have the Empress and we have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Justice card, and we've got the Two of Cups. So a lot going on for you for this particular week. So with getting this kind of healthy competition from your peers or from a mentor or a teacher, it's being clarified by the Empress and the Six of Pentacles. And what I gather from this is that, you know, when you find your tribe, you are loving it. You really need to find your tribe. This is going to put you in this beautiful, abundant, heartfelt, heart space energy where you're feeling it in nature, you're feeling it in friends, family, pets, you know, just having like this beautiful spread at a table. You know, it's that type of celebration of life and of people around you and of yourself, and just feeling successful. You're stable, you're grounded, and you're secure. You need to find your tribe. Remember, this is advice and guidance, but this is how your tribe is going to make you feel. It's that lovely, beautiful energy, almost mothering and nurturing, right? Well, not almost, it is what you're going to feel when you find your tribe. And you're just going to be able to take like a sigh of relief to have found your tribe. You definitely have the power, the resources, and the knowledge to do it. Like I said, you're very, very intelligent, and you have the ability to make it happen. Nothing's going to hold you back. I don't see any obstacles for yourself, okay? And then when we get over here with this Five of Pentacles, with you, you know, having this warning of you don't miss the gifts and blessings from the universe, it's going to be the Nine of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. So, you know, when these thoughts come up, because you might have it where at times, you know, you have like worry, guilt, anxiety, you know, you feel like this agony, because remember, these are thoughts, words, and ideas that keep you up at night. So if there's something that you're thinking about and that's, you know, that's really bothering you, right? You can't process it out. Just know that this is all in your head, is what I'm getting. That this is not something that's outside that you really have to worry about. This is just you. And maybe it's your old self that doesn't want to see you move forward, that, you know, and that you have to really kind of put that to rest. You know, it's almost like you are developing new neural pathways to create this new self that you want. And by doing that, the old self is afraid because it knows that it's going to go away. It's going to dissolve, right? And so this could be something that keeps coming up for you, but just rest assured, this is your destiny. This really is your destiny to have this type of evolution coming your way, to create what it is that you desire. And like I said, once you make up your mind, it happens very swiftly. It's very fast. It's molasses here, and it's like lightning fast here. So, I mean, it's just a dramatic difference. It's just you going into this time of deepening and really feeling into what it is that you want on an intellectual level and on a heart level. We're using your intuition, okay? You're really feeling into it. And this is exactly what you deserve. This is justice coming through for you. So you are responsible, you're reliable, and this is something that it's like a cause and effect, is that you've been doing all this work and the effect is going to be you having your destiny right here and having this evolution forward. You're doing the right thing. You've been doing all the work. You're very honest with yourself, and you're very just and balanced. And this is you moving forward. This is you moving forward in a career, in a friendship, in a potential partner, love interest. And for some of you, what I'm getting is that if you have your old self here, and if this is what's going on for you intellectually, that has this thoughts that are like worry, anxiety, guilt, any of that stuff that's coming up, you're going to be having a truce with yourself, your old self. That for you to be able to put this aside, it's like you say, hey, I know that this is coming up for me, but I also know that it's an unfounded fear. You know, that was my old self, and now I'm moving on to something new. So you're putting this to rest. And by doing that, it's like you're calling a truce with yourself. You don't need to fight with it. That's wasted energy. And you don't need to give in to the fear, right? You choose love or you choose fear. You don't need to give in to the fear. Here you're choosing love. And by doing that, you're calling a truce with yourself. So I hope that makes sense for you. Okay. So again, going back to your opportunity and your challenge, your opportunity is the Judgment card. So you've got the Judgment card here twice. And so, like I said, with those questions, it's really truth time for yourself. And you could spend, 5 minutes answering those questions, or you could spend the rest of your life answering those questions. It depends on how much you want to drill down. I would say just go through, write it down on a piece of paper, what first comes into your mind, and then look at it and see if that's really real, or is it your old self? Look at those answers. Are they knee-jerk responses because it was the first thing that came to your mind? And is that still you? Because you're doing so much work on yourself. Is that really the right answer now? Or have you evolved and now it's a new answer and you need to ponder it a little bit longer to see who you are, who this new self is? So we've got this as your opportunity. As your challenge, we have the Ace of Wands. And again, this is a gift and blessing from the universe. And remember, you're missing it over here. This is a warning. So really look into this. This is a challenge for you to see this gift and blessing from the universe. And this is in the suit of Wands. It is giving you this energy, this potential, this ability to tap into your creation, your imagination, your boldness, your charisma, and really make an opportunity happen for yourself. And let's pull some clarifiers for these. So the Judgment card is being clarified by the King of Cups. Now you have the King of Cups twice, okay? And the Ace of Swords. You have another gift and blessing from the universe. This is really bringing in the truth for you. You're really tapping into your heart and your intuition, and this is truth time. You are being totally honest with yourself for you to be able to make this opportunity happen, to really tap into who you are as a person and evolve. It's fucking awesome. So I do cuss. I try not to do it on YouTube, but I really do because I'm passionate about what I do. Okay, so then we've got the Ace of Wands. And that's clarified by the moon, which, like I said, there's been 2 full moons. Well, the second one's on the, I don't have it right in front of me. I think it's the 30th. But, and then we had the other one. I think it was on the 2nd. Let me look at my calendar. Yes, so the 2nd and the 30th. And, this is really appropriate for this to come up, especially for you, Gemini. Okay, so let's pull one more clarifier. King of Swords. A lot of divine masculine energy for you. You're really looking out into your place in the world, and you're really able to look deeply into things. You're really able to go below the surface of things and look at everything that is going on around you. It's a beautiful clarity of thought, and it's bringing it in for you. So this is your opportunity, right? Is to get to know yourself better, to tie it into your heart, your mind, and use your intuition to really be honest with yourself and truthful, because that's how you're going to excel in this world. You need to be truthful and honest with yourself, and if you can, the people around you, depending on your situation. If you're with the wrong people, they could take that information and use it against you, right? But if you're with people that genuinely love you, they're not going to stab you in the back or use that information to hurt you. So when you've got the challenge, it's the Ace of Spells. So it's really this potential and really giving you that extra energy to really tap into that. And it's being clarified by the moon and the King of Swords. So again, this is really what I'm getting, is that, you're really able to get some downloads with what's also going on right here. And then what I mean by that is, in your challenge, they're really trying to help you and give you even more clarity, to give you more clarity into your situation or whatever it is that you're working on up here, right? Because this is a general reading, everyone's different. And it's like a warning to not fall victim into your fear, to look at your path that you're on and look for, instead of finding like, feeling like it's obscured from you, you're really looking for that clarity. So don't go into the fear. Don't tap into your fear. Really continue with this love space, this heart space that you've got, covering the heart, because that's what's going to bring you into the life, whatever it is that you're looking for. And again, this is more truth time coming in with this King of Swords. This is really saying for you to look at things from a very balanced and neutral position, right? This is truth time. This is like a judge hearing both sides, right? Or multiple sides, depending on what it is that you're working on. And really using your critical thinking, using your analytical skills to really make the best judgment that you can for yourself. And so that is what's going on here for your challenge. So these are here for you to grab, right? This is your energy. This is the advice and guidance, but your opportunity is here for you if you can grab it, and so is your challenge. Wow, Gemini, what a powerful week for you. So I'm just going to wish everybody, thank you for watching and have a great week. But also, remember, if you'd like a personal reading with me, the link is in the description below, and I have a special going on from August 8th to September 8th. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Bye for now.